This almost say, Omafa boyfriend and no Omafa girlfriend. I know Oma worry, I a wife and a husband and your fear, your problems I want to change that lumba deal. Yeah, make us as here, obine husband. I will bear 10 girlfriends. Ebi ko ni omo awo eso asemi be wa jesi me dindin na dadulumba wa anya de na dadulumba le yembo ni yenye utwe nkura wo nti ase. The point is that we are human beings. Jameya ya dom na ye ko school yesua de kakra ni we ya yenyusu ni oma na yesua o school no ni ye fa mo ye bra yen to school nyansa na ntwene kwa. And then we come out with emotions in a way near there too. When you are going public to make a statement, was a statement here, how will you handle the issue? Exactly. Put yourself in the shoes of Odobroni. Put yourself in the shoes of Daddy Lumba. Put yourself in the shoes of Akosua serwaa. Now weigh all the issues one after the other. Now just say nanka. Who treat one party this way, Wonanka, the other party should treat you this way. Now finding out. Also between that Lumba and Akosua serwaa, what was their relationship?
I think one of the difficulties are team legal wife 101 is the entire judge Neka say Odobroni so yere. Let's go back to judgment. So say on what basis the man assuming that argument at team legal wife 1 and say Odobroni ya anya ne ho ade because Odobroni antumi improve say yakoya ne ho ade woni krom yakoya ne ho ade ne maame nche ya na sese nti assume say ya anya ne ho ade a what can make obi a yenye ne ho ade a wife yenchire mu na yamba back to mpana wa ye na court ne kan ho asem no
yesterday I think we have about 4 to 5 points. We feel say this time the government will have to step in so that we solve most of this problem. And because of the legal regime now, and America, divorce cases come before us. And man and every more, because of the custom, the cultural practices now, and only 1 point per, and a woman has shifted to that Lumba. Later, now
yeah.
Traditional one, you think I can say customary no. And no, there's there are conditions. When you say beer, papa now Berman family, Ecoshia or Barney family, you didn't sound cock. Customary no, those who cramp no, change from that angle no. Or Berman on there so they in Sanoko. Or Barney dear only powers to send any drains there. Until forever, no. If Sebema no cry and Niska do bear or Bano dear, and also bear issue. Now, and yet all the time, and I was say, would it in Sanko and Sana Bayawari. In the judgment, no judge and not no, and that's why I keep saying, say, in cap, what the judgment not to toll platforms and comfort baby would go to ground moon reading. Just see a trust screenshot. Yeah, is a screenshot.
The screenshot not to but so people
don't. I don't know. Judge not to no book. I say, yeah, Ghana Hano waya mamre mono. Nipana ya dene fee man share. Eko okoma dasi okodia dasi ewo hono. Na yen kanto record so Nipoko dia dasi and your dobro in I didn't call you. Debbie, Akosua serwaa ne lawyer no say by force I am fanamra made das year. Oh, because they knew say Obana obe church remu ebe favor more. Do you get it? And at the end of the day, Nipana or your more witness no bar court, no be church remu say Ghana hano. I am the piana family way, Berman family, at the drink bako. Ansa na ya ware dabi Ghana hano se wonyim oba it could mean say we share 2 days pe what me I say but customary laws no se wonyim oba no oba no woma wa is if you would tie ye bitie wonyim oba no oba no woma na ye hu se be man we ina ne oba we na enyim ye
okoyi na nim a
okoyi na nim pe No man say, oh, sir, Oma worry. Where you way kuno. Customarily, Oma worry. It doesn't matter whether they met only 1 week and now 2 weeks.
And no, ya in Ghana, ya mamre, and you could see Ghana, the brain or the ordinance by.
Exactly. Into a more who say, Odobroni yan warren, one who baku pill. Ghana Mrani say, oh, baku say. Now you and him, now family knows, oh, when I want anything. As husband and wife. What me I say? Let's draw the distinction.
And I come to yes, some can confront you as a salo way. And your dad name make it salo. Like dad no better if I dad ne papa private to another way.
Oh, what did that?
So when you bit now and 1 year, Panamotana, and I depend on in a war, no be in New Year's, as soon as in on an hour. Now you didn't sound batches and you pan away on an hour. Judge the betway.
And let's make the clarification also. Obesube kwa yimo bi. No, we are no with Janako. What me I say? On making any responsibility. On Shayereno, on Shakolano. Obisukra bet to me. Asha Yereno, Asha Kolano. But on Jin to me say, Obana and the wife. What me I say? The whole thing is to make life comfortable and easy for everybody. And in that Lumber's case, life was so comfortable and easy for everybody. The whole world was aware that Lumber was actually living with this woman.
In fact, and I see General Secretary of NDC say, "Ono the only mobia, the only man is that Lumber do Bruni Bachelor and it's an no.
Exactly.
It's always said, I don't know, I'm not catching us away in Yana way on the only say. One time you are the neighbor. So, and what people are not understanding, Ghana there. That do my worry, Auntie Mam say, if you are worry. And worry or do Brunies if you are worry. And we about me, say you and I were not there. We don't care about what happened. This is what the court said. Simplicity.
It's if you are Sunday. Just say your announcement. I saw it be just a body deliverance to my man for because the men tears here. Open the family issue, not chinchina. I don't
it's
even
crazy.
understand.
It's about to cancel him. What questions? Specific question. I'll be so good about what worry. Not that the Lumba there, like Caso Cano. Yeah, we don't have standing in that Lumba issue, no. Yeah, this thing, a Japanese and come. Yeah, girlfriends. And to make a question for what dear home? Why? The idea why will be. If you are worried, and I said we'll be sending a message, so why will Canada, but so who is standing? Those ones, so Mama area say if we can help you, guide you. What I say, but man, that nobody work out who got I can't know so our punishment to be let's leave it to God for God to deal with him. Anybody a mo a on answer. Yeah, I'm fed you and if you are making it will not make us better or sleep. Really, it's not our business. Yeah, but see a fact money in the church. And you are worry ordinance to me worry being come. Except that in this case, ordinance here Germany documented by Ghana, no, there was no authentication and no certification. This is what the judge said. And you may know never be argument about judge. No, we are calling a judge, go and argue with the judge. Maybe now, Medibenkua, and if I can do that, but
understand to say Nanyamia Dum or my funeral would have found for 5 pen a coy, but Yajia to say Lumba ne funeral. It's a Baham Crawford, funeral can't way, funeral basa say, funeral way, and then bill what again at all. So the question to is that Omo are your margin say, Omo Omo next year anyway near them. Are we saying that what should happen to Omo and Nena Omo Koguhono? Should they also fight?
There be a food of one and somebody on my Jessica Cato. This is a food of one and somebody as well good. Why am I
we have serious issues in this country.
Okay. So Obi great Labosco Busao, see please, what if I stay with a man for years without having a child with him? It doesn't matter. Labosco, Mrani just so I must say only Obitna. Catch where Nini. If you hold yourself out to the public, what's na I'm saying who said Moya Yirinukunu, but on ya one dia. One no about one any bow. say we yere. A customary law Tanzania ebenya independence. Mra wo ho. Abrofo kra wo bi o mo friend common law wife meboa.
Yes.
America bi wo America mo friend common law wife. UK bi wo friend common law wife. Onya nipa no wedding, but only nipa na tete say eyire ani kunu. And you hold yourself out to people like eyire ni kunu. And the mummy and mo agree some bet na say eyire ni kunu. Common law wife baby wo ho ba ye nananom kra wo sa law ni bi. Answer. Kaso person ka bi answer na mapa he royal.
Yeah, boy, 1 point penno. Say nyame my opportunity. Now you go through at least 4 krana. Ghanaians who are but me fa baako. The other one, in addition to say Berman is all worry about Yansa son and Obiama, the next one is Ghana. We are a confused nation. Our marriage, in paying for them right out. No, Mama, which one is marriage? My customary, near San Koye ordinance, at the same a confusion.
Exactly.
The whole world, Obiaya marriage, Bakupe. What me I say? It is a customer now, person Koya. Ordinance now person ukoya no wakoye. But don't go and do the ordinance customer who you are no. What signal are we sending to the Western world? Are we telling them say yeah customer
okay, Matthew.
It is of no effect. Why do you have to do the customary who you are no ordinance? For what purpose?
Okay, Matthew I am Royal Foundation. Okay, I'm not busa question. Be say, can I force my parents? Can my parents force my husband to do an ordinance marriage? Parents party to the marriage. Wo any ukuno no. Party to the marriage. Into one abeti me force say me worry fie. Me pese me ordinance. Be man ntiase a uncle. Mumienu, you are the parties to the marriage. Royal Foundation pacho busa question no.
Hello, me pacho. Me pese me bisa council. Me damasi bebre. Me pese me bisa se ebia oni bema na ware na se problem aba muntimi solve na se ti se wo ba no di obema ni nsa akọ but o hwehwe ne kura unhu na se ope divorce asa na obeye no
so ayi wa kra na se wo kumase
e fa show me wo kokoria
to kokoria court obetimi akọ na wa kwa initiate divorce
Antifia Mammy, when I mentioned about one last point now, Antifia, you side with me before we even went online. Once and a minute, last point, said there are 1,000 women are divorced. But Antifia, the process alone, they don't know where to go to.
Yeah.
Especially ordinance, where to go to. Meanwhile, they are fed up.
But they can go to court straight. So bet me a straight court.
But it is difficult to do that. And that is why because you use a platform they educate. Then we appeal to Ghanaian authorities, our government, to come out with a new legal regime. You don't necessarily have to go through the court.
Okay.
And so now you get divorced.
Maybe another simplified version.
You can go to the court registrar. Now we could just note was a wukuno. They will all take your phone into wejai. And no.
Okay.
Why do you have to go through divorce process for 1 year, 2 years? Well, Brian Nimsa, at the end of the day, the marriage will still be dissolved.
Okay. Mato, for future.
Yes.
But for now, no.
Exactly.
Royal Foundation, yes. District court
you have to go to any district court, and circuit court and a high court. But district court, more capability. In a honor, so you don't even need a lawyer. Normally, district court and a circuit court, won't hear lawyer. What do I say? High court, and you would the case qua. Chinchina, because I honor, I had to say cases in a BDB soon take. Send a bear fast, court, if you say, unkwa be delay court, because you be file away, One own your lawyer, won't mean file this on your man. But yemre mu no from district court up to Supreme Court. Unkwa obetumi akọ. But because of Krata Assembly, no fit High Court, Appeals Court, ne Supreme Court, no. I had document in the dorsal. Okay. You've been yesterday, document in the dorsal. But district court, no, document to her. Circuit court, no, so document kakra or but omu to me, handle your mama. Exactly. Wow, fee say yet ya found would you so name baby. Any case be just ask. We have 265. Okay, 260. 160. 65 assemblies. This assemble 200. This assemblies now can. It was a Kofodia district assembly one court or exactly. This should be our woman. We have a court there. Who Medina court, Adenta district court. Village Bia will be a district court. You don't need a lawyer. Just go to the register. But in this case, no, Papa, no. But also, unim baby and the last address. Yeah, who may be a bear so marriage. It comes back. Darby, you don't have to know where the man is. Call Embramono. Ope be a 7 na unhuna ye will be a friend of substitute service court na be guide omo be ma document na nka wo de call 7 no omo de bibia kan wo say substitute service na wo de akobobo efia watena da ne last place or tena ye wotimi ase enti wo be wo say ne family member bi be hu ana say wunim obi a obe na obe ye we a now it's say who can substitute service no call to me 7 online so on the Facebook and on the WhatsApp and on the WhatsApp yes by court in the background too court in the background too say 7 say what about akobobo and now 7 say obe send a man WhatsApp san your man in a court will help you district court no no agent today agent tomorrow be bring in you okwa 1 day 2 days come bet me we divorce no at the amount. Okay. So just go to the registrar. But yeah, a PMP also no. Yeah, two a jamwa for no so now you do whatever way. Registries no so no. And your court district court your mwejuma. But see no. Your court district setup no registrar baby so in quotation mark, not in raw language. In quotation mark, baby lazy dodo. And if you're my belly, and to almost say, wow, Obia only come up for only Sika, oh, Beko High Court. I'm Rasi, who needs Beko High Court, and you call district court near you, no. Omoko district court. Then the registrar will tell them, say, okay, see the way TD, go and hire a lawyer. Connect. I asked them, what the man can already to attack the courts into the 1 minute now, registrar, Ebetro, Ama said, cost 7 no. 1 minute no, the Bayer said, you man. Osino Oberham into the Kofa, on Casa Oberham, Bobaka said, no, go and bring a lawyer. As soon as you know the Befa lawyer. And I okay, but what you can't see Mali, you busa question. I mean, call us can you Mali busa question no.
Okay, Auntie, if you madam was a India, me patrol, Mrs. Tabby, and our face challenge be pint, and I want to use this opportunity. I mean, bisa Emano, when you mean change the bet. Oh, but what you coin now? Oh, bet you coin, I know our warrior and Cassa. I want a new connect. Ain't you going to know? So now, quite is also no be a year. And you may be, ma'am, you are ready, be the back. Into only new condi and Ankasa, no man go to trash him because I only a genuine warrior. And no more cordial for fra or any panel to coin. There were different places to buy. But to be different place where Ghana here, my passion, or more in our Ghana. And a new crony, they are not see a Ghana. My passion. No need to condi and I fear I am ordinance. Or ye fear no more the court, because I am district assembly, Patron, of course, sign or so.
Okay, but this assembly no name certificate come. I've got this assembly register if you are warriors so.
Oh, okay. One more year wedding, Ankasa. Or ye fear any wedding, you know.
But any wedding, no, a certificate in a sign could be where the bono must sign if you are a certificate.
Oh, okay.
Busa certificate to Crona. Only the chrono, a year, and son of fire back on us to send us a certificate to cry.
Almost a man. Into an over certificate in the Swana.
Yes, certificate green and white Cassiano.
Aye, green.
And only ordinance. And I'm black and white tonight to order if you are warrior. Into one, and on a bachelor whether our second one or any papa and I, papa. But why would to be going down?
Oh, okay. Ain't you know what before me funny say a quarter then a green one in part. Me put in say for advice when I say it is an I'm a honey I'm a country no.
I agree one out to be a green one you know. That's the thing. And why
and some okay.
The one you know or not signing ordinance. What's that for signing ordinance be a crime? You bet you. You want a bet you. Now broche for no crap so on you be a ordinance ya. Now so be on a paper no. Now saying, oh, America, that's all UK.
Oh, UK.
One so bad. Until I was second, I do what you say.
I them and Ancasano, Nicola Nancasano. Okay, upon Nicola Nancasante must say, I won't say, or more enter to cry and say, no, maybe say.
Yeah, but say, almost say, and only mistake, no, Council say, and one say, only Nicola date or so.
Yes.
And Jabro said, data, I will warrior. Any data, I'll go back when you already had a warrior date in a year earlier. Not so bad.
And if you am saying that the old boy approach you for no more. Just before your show, no 1 hour earlier, and I will be so framing the same issue. It's a better tag of 4 the young fan passo, nay advice a titty, yen animal buyer. UK, US, Germany, New Holland, and Asifoya. More marriage of convenience, no. A very dangerous thing, papa. But when him, and also na ebimunya nkata.
And the best thing is that Ghana, no, Okoya, which you man, son, Okoya, Bruce, Pano.
Yeah, that ebimusunya. And I had the Anozu Tremusua. And also dangerous. Ukuno be peneso. But edinson so bebre one Ghana na first. Muye so approachino so no edinson so bebre so sa ebebremo. You see, inka the best advice and then say inka munya je backdoor arrangement, marriage arrangement no. And then terminal no. Inka after a year Paisa, Yankopon, my BBA and CEO, my BBA and CEO. After a year, no, Nankamasa cancel, then you come back to original Wahano. But mind you, one cancel original. If you want to go the legal way, you have to cancel the one here. A divorce, Omukuno. Ukuna wabe wari because on Kratasem or show when Omuko court. No more could jai but arrangement between the parties. So or nanka wako fight it. But in Pempi, the reason why it's dangerous and then I said over 100%, about 90% or more years I know. Omunya cross here, I almost say 10 time. I didn't know DDR grown and see am I no original. Do you get it?
Tell me that more than Ghana.
Aha, Nikuna also because on Kata 70 year divorce wahano. Unya could do your pet or say Jack. Me menya for how I deny a jayada. It also pe baby fa. A reality, a coso. And think under no circumstance should a spouse in Ghana allow the partner to go through such divorce. Now, we no, and no who saw because we divorce it. Abofono omotisa so they go by documentation because of etna near besi. Into oko outside. Well, oko outside. What declares a way divorce? So you have the liberty to marry another one. Now, if in future, now spouse no wahano, obebiena no, say ABC on records, we jaw into no bet me out on the way.
And I said that no basa me because here. Oba now so ye I ever say when ye because on record no.
Exactly. Oh, this is what other people do. Omo ebeko no ma koye fake one. But this time, I hardly think say fake one has survived the test of time because with time, the
lawyer, sorry, almost a young country kakra na eviana.
There be mamu country because I brought from Muti, you can't bet it, but there's a case what my versus serwaa, Belgium for bogus, similar case, a baby organ, or can even judges look at you, one woman come a hoe, now you who say my and crat, while you are brutal, even the judges. Because when you say Ghana for baby to come, my auntie, no, Pamjo, my and can be pretty, and Pessia become more mate. America, Obia, who say, no, why or Ghana, no matter the paper freenism that are based on fraud. Until they are you know.
Air Coso, Air Boabimo, as say our years to be brave, and a min can that. Well, and fake one, we are lucky. We found wedding, but the woman brought for no, and
man kind of fake no money, because I brought for no, that's a woman that, right?
Okay, yes, toilet paper. We are. I am almost to me back. Issùe. Ebe we say, I'm passing, we say, a year we are divorced anyway near. I am passing more court and they go to the court and check all this record anyway. And almost trouble, no. Say, be a bit deported or mono. They go through the normal divorce process.
Okay.
And between one was spouse, and I make us say, and also wrong because I didn't know Moody Diagrono. Okay, we go do no wine, I pet na society.
That's a young so near to be now. Good evening, sister. That's a battle and Anabuta question.
No, but you be brave. Oh, Casa, my chin, you couldn't Casa in your boom. Woman. No, with the me, person me be a question back me and be you. But I never open any power, so me your bunny. But now who can send be said Mpana warrior? Mpana warrior, would it by me buna and ya warrior? If you say, so bani wua, who be mana 110? Opa, 110,000 years. Yamawi ya ban one day. And some
member won't question. Besides, then I am Penaware, Church, na long pacho. Only be matana 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, on an hour. I'm a college 6 years, or a colano in school. Until dear Pane bet kata crosswa. Until me money for your 1 year, as still, only now 1 colony 10 years. And I can say, na away a trim, say, and ya by court to Nidia, or did to me say, ya warrior. Into Obifi say Obu Kwasia, or no Obu no Kwasia. What me I say?
Okay. But in fact, last question we. And now, Abushia Panidian. I hope say Abushia Pani. Yeah, yati cool, Abushia cool. Yani ya choose you say Brabidi. I hope say, when you autonomous. To me, some rasa chin chia win a minute. Debbie. Abushia Pani would be a chiri. Nti nkwala na kwa mribi sister fia kan sembi ewo Facebook no ye show bi MPP ni NDC panyi bi ko kan sembi my sister fia kan say asem we enye so panyi ne kan se nkan nkwala na be den ebe kan na nka panyi wo jina chiri nti abushia panyi huru jina ni mu a abushia panyi hwe ase akwala mo ni be pejamo but yen ka
but osigani funu asem de court da besi na wunyina aka say abusuan dia nti abusuan pani oda abusuan no na funu no ye ne dia nti enya bibia na eye nkola ene bedi anim ansa na abusuan pani e de che funu asem de ya ka organ free titi besi ne say eye abusuan dia enya
pani be kan case no so kra no ye be show na ase no me can see so say
Lomba so me
ba
that be osigani am so wan join here we dey kan kasa asem no kra da
me tinye mo biase say
there wasn't even
a abusuan pani be kan no
Dabi.
Ebe bua bushia no.
Lumba ni case no.
Bua bushia no e fana.
Oh, senior, may explain it then you understand better. Yes, starting no, you can say that the Lumba ni case no. Ni ebusuya penyi beye bia oyeye. Ofre obia. In fact, I listened to one rapper that the Lumba ne sister rap. So omo wa brochi na ebusuya penyi ma omo fa omo anem CFO omo buy. And there wasn't a problem at all until Akosua serwaa mo ede asem no call court. What me I say? Now I don't know so court. What do you be call court? Nipa no wa be Ghana ha no yehu ne say wa be your adversary and an enemy in a way. Into the way nipa no was sresre no. By all means we are there so better. What me I say? Because you are fighting me. So you don't expect me to be in the same situation or the same dining table with you as it used to be before. And in your court, as some in a Burma, a cabu champagne, the way no new beer, I don't think Sanko will be do sa level, no.
Okay, Matthias, say, obviously, Ghana, Marriage, so team for Baron, Koyan, one the into say, Branch, and say, I am a certain question. Yes, I deal with one that independence. I can't Yelimo. And I own him. I tell I will be a fan of equity says Sebio, when you're bound one day now. Go to be an Obama on quite say, Onya and one until Bunukasia, Trinidina call. No, the woman will have a stake. And only Yena the two and the court so far so no. It's your whole that I caught a kawaii. But your mamma may be. Sister Joy, my angel, why is that Joy? Bye bye, bye. I guess I'm a Madua.
Good evening.
Good evening, I start joining too.
But you don't perceive me, I said, it be a way if you are in. And I'm a sign, but Mukosan sign if you dear. Na say be a later no be man person sanko worry but we no worry e be a quarter worry ankasa but yes ha illegal be man commit crime okay because the one sign if you are here on obetimi awai bia kan be no so e was say efie so nya yes na just okoya ordinance pe wo tumi tiem illegal e be che no kra but you me that say I be man yes a mistake no
because eba sana enye illegal na anti-fear cano. Illegal for ordinance, no. What do I say? For ordinance, your wife should be only one. Wow. Aha. It is the only thing about me. I saw that customer review and the other 50 kra or no anasema. But at every point in time, ordinance bamu pet. Our kind na say ira. And no America say. Ghana pay for no omoshana yan correct no. Why should the white man's marriage system be superior to power? Understand? Wow, yeah, no so sana bed ya no so omunya the same equal level with the ordinance. Nani na anya pepepe. Buy to mean to 2 year form. Say anytime obroni the ene be shia Ghana no. Ghana the enemy baby in fact. Wrong.
Okay. Sister, I saw what in 2 clone to me quiet ordinance and account. Why? Or try or many problem. It's if I'm a farm, Mammy, I do a long life or see if you have long life. I drain a quest light in you. Light in Amatias, you know. What do you want to low IQ never go? No IQ, what to one no. Okay, Mammy, I got in my red.
Master Fia, my patch, I was a sister be back as I'm so the Malius say. Now, Cabby be say a first hour real UK, our debut. Oh, my Sam and I say, UK has say. She's also Yaya Ghana Hono. Yakawaria, Omun found 2 at main carnival, Omun found 2 if you didn't so. And I saw be koye bia a year pie. And you know, we had a back door.
No, I
aha enti ama sese na asai wa ha anka enkrofo ane enkrofo de boaboa enkrofo na asai ena de ebeto mu se akwese se meme yoba na menyem na wo be ma no uni no ma ududi ba beto so ama me no midudi to so a eno so asasai kire se meme yoba na menyem na mini kunu akemi kunu wo kunu kra na me kunu ni nkrata na wo no be ma na me di sika de ma sefa udi ba to so ma me se de be ya kola ni nya bia na me di agina so age me die no eya ni ya sa asesa no na me di me kunu dada na me kunu na ene wo ho no na me di ni din na beto akola ne so enti obi die esi na nsan odini die ni din ni kunu din ni tos no knowing say 2020 na oni ni kunu e be kromwa for school ena amfa enti odi kwatu mu no efikasie mu no ena peja sa die we nti ama sese no wodi wo ba ekope asetena bia sa mienu ni fana sister ombedi akola ni krata na fininsem ni aka kire ni say ya ka kire wo say kwana kokoye DNA bra say omu free say papa no ne ba ne akola na mpa obe fight ya mane ba say omu ntimi nko bio itwa akola ne nyina nkrata mu omu ya Ghana fo na suban alatani nya sada alatani wanya sada afutu ne ya na me ka kire nkofo bebre say oh ya lawyer ba ko bi wa ha ya friend BFW solicitors wonu kra na be kan ama me frefre nkofo say eh asem say na aba say dear wo dey say dey ko tuma sister anya adwuma ya baji buku na dabi so da sanete ana say no mo check yo wo mu be kwa si wachi e wo fie ya din kofo be brain krata afiri wo monsem be brain krata obi kura betra me nchen obetra me nchen ama dwuma no wo ye no ojaye si age krata ne free unsam na say ade bi bai mi ntimi mfa nko ne bofu makwa say ya bobo wudi ni sha yi ni so a na yi woni ma aba no ha ese na din so de obi de kura be ye adwuma obetra me nchen for some time ena osi asori fo bi so asori ni bi so obeboa no me maji obi atena wo sade we hu wo twa sika ma obi o no ye ma no esan se na mba ma no enye wono ne ye mba ne nti no ontimi nkotwi moja no mfa ncheke akola ne de no enye ma akola no ye ade aye nto ye bo enti na mo de afa so no le am de first na mo de a kire nkofo ye kro ma de asai ye UK had dear Kona say and this I'm Mr. Branana, because I guess I give I don't know about you.
Antifia, as some cacrana person kafa our reno. A year Ghana for say as in Sia, ye kasa emotional. Say I'm on one side there, or sit the court to be kind of any no crib. Ye a santimem, you be kind of cribiano. Say, only a banity. Nasa only no back. Nasa Nabushia for or Banabushia for him, say, within that year, as him see, you be so free. That means, sir, or you don't know. Say, as him see, Nasa Minfan said, I mean for some was not a banaco to do more. The Frebusian could be a man in such a on fan was Ukunabusia for Oko Bonsa, and now you don't know Calvary Bonsa. That you got to me say, we are a waterfall. And she said, I sent Ghana, that's what beats a honor. That's what I don't know about was said, and now it's inquire and want it into them. You don't know. It's just anti-memo, we don't know. Uchumutaya way no. That's ye can afford no. Yam asimsia memuana, ya call one side, and I feel a court worker, and ya feel a court worker. And ya feel a court worker. And the young fan she seems assembly see in your court in our account. I assume the hotel. So far as I know about now, the pastor was so quick as I know it. I know it and count now. I am planning adding to the way that I wouldn't know. So far as I was your phone in the young fan she say, we are wonderful. And now feel a court in a court was set long time. And the double sentiment. So far as I wouldn't do it. Any person I see it in the canoe, any now the part of Semisi Abacas won't plan. I know plan. It means me that a cram work and Mr. Young fan she too. So no about your own and what they don't just know you don't know. One in the Wuba who came, we don't know.
Okay, yo. My last Nana so the Nadia say, in fact, we confirm it there, Otum for a him for no by a quarter, or Mobeka say, this is how I'm Etieno. Vina Lab, you saw pay the question number, but you may send the number very soon. Memo no answer abo. But Vina Lab,
obviously on the over 50. What was over 50?
I never sound one of we see, and fast what we were law no recognizing. Actually, I didn't know would be a share our room. In fact, to brooch and for taxes near there, almost so many tax credit when they are married. And also by 50, must I not be no better by force away. Opa 100, what was him? In total, Oko Edumabana wa become Banku, Oko Edumabana be true kitchen, Oko Edumabana one abeka ma, what was him? What I say, Lord be any Ghana, a betty man forces by force and 200, wow, Banchi. And yeah, business. What you are saying to men country is none of our business. Vina Lab, Pacho into your sister.
Yo, Stefia, Michelle, any lawyer near bigger for you now. Me Pacho, me question back one. Me person me beside send me by a behuno say a betsy, but me nye munchirmo. And say we a fee our re. Not that same day, no. And I say, even if people so me put now the call. Sorry, them kushra so if you our na worry no ego me pa cho lawyer e hono et saying
okay ukwa sorry them I will sign a paper now uko dina sorry them keke because merely going to stand in the sorry no and convert our no so ukwa sorry na ko sign bibia and no ne convert our dane our nani ntine egu if you our na afa be ordinance nko a
okay my sister in law no eno no your friend blessing.
Okay.
Wow. I saw in Shirano, in Shirakeke. And I saw it, it doesn't mean anything at all. But I am sorry for the fee said they want God to recognize it. On person Yankupon Ejitum, I was sorry fee. But I know it has no legal basis. Nyaya was sorry, no, and your blessing, Keke. She said, wedding, or my wedding was sorry, and Mama sign it. Aha. And to wedding be I sorry that some may emphasize it because I bimu share wedding ataria. But what for blessing, wedding ataria for blessing. But it doesn't mean you have also done the ordinance. Dabi. Ordinance in your wedding now movie over man obane bema be sign family members so be sign as witnesses. And the ordinance no. But say she also keke no dear. Any legal way basis be you find a blessing keke.
Okay. Okay, lawyer. Any answer me say no answer there. Now that means that the moment we if you did not the sorry no ebusiano emi no eni twa kan bia biem efa mo mi no mawa de ho is akwaya aban no na money no e relate etisa na
still ebusiano aban de bam wa bra mo sign marriage certificate.
Okay.
The only time aban be bam no mo akọ sign document. Okay. Someone sign the document bia aban no so nimo.
Yeah,
I saw no crab by no one maybe. And the document in a witness.
Okay, document no say I 2 witnesses, baby. Ghana there. You baby anipa mienu adanse for bedi dance signing. So witnesses no. Ghana de bebre mo mabusuafo na sign e bia oba ne ma me no ba.
What was say Auntie Fia waka say Ghana no who be sign we are two witnesses. Say what the kwa brochi the same way. Say what the kwa brochi America. What the Ghana certificate. Na nipa ba ko pen wa sign pe. America for no be ka say a fake. You get it? The same
because Ghana law say Ghana law no nipa mienu na sign.
Aha. And to the same notarization na judge ni here wa ha no. Say yes so the Ghana certificate ekwa America. Judge no be say crofo mienu na witness was set no so ana. It is about open a witness here just yes so there no procedure no we didn't follow. Into America for no be say ordinance na moya wa Ghana no. Irregular.
Okay.
What me I said, and then just our Arabia and take place.
Okay, next that means sir ordinance nedia no enya sorry dem nko akrampo na ye sign sir.
In fact I sorry dem kra mata mo betimi aye obi
mini asisi ambodi enkrofo nko asori kra o.
Omo ko beach kra koye.
Yes, event center ne na asifo ne ade no.
Okay.
No ma ni here ne document no. Why?
Me patch you.
Document. Why ain't ne kasa why dey nya so for asem. Eno ya mo counseling no mo nyame asem but why any dey o man na otim ne law no e na kire say why any valid.
Okay.
Why? One koye na koye one kasa o formula. E bi that number asem ni bi beto. Nti na me kasa e nyina mfa nye e ho afutu.
Okay.
Nene. Nyame dia me bacho bana enko Lady Nurse so when you ready so na Lady Nurse start here.
Bacho my ready.
Bacho nyame dia yiti.
Bacho one my yan who say.
Bacho be ba o se dia one bacho.
Bacho one my yan who say the customary marriage no. You want two types, right? Yeah. And bacho with the ordinance no, which we all know that when you have the ordinance marriage, no, the man and a woman no can't go and get the customary one, no, right? So what if man no and the lady left now or the obifu fro akotna for let's say 3 years? Is the person or would the person be recognized as the wife or husband when the ordinance still is like still not valid na?
Not just an ordinance or answer.
Yes, please.
Now nipa na divorce under ordinance.
No.
Now only
yes, for let's say 3 years.
Okay.
So,
no, omu nyina wo Ghana for.
Yes.
No, but the ordinance no will not be valid because Ghana mremuno why ordinance mebo ya sign wo court ni ade nyina.
Yes.
Council, how do you explain this case?
Now our ordinance no was our ordinance from.
On Debbie, our ordinance and only be a cotton at least 3 years and more.
Oh, sir, no, the basic way na ya kan no. Ordinance na untumi ni obi nkwa nkotena. Ordinance no wo hwa. The only means I obefa onwedi, just wakoye divorce. And so 1 year divorce, when you be caught now 50 years to cry, and we are null and void, and we are different from customary. No, customary no end year, when you be caught now you who say muti as husband and wife, we can infer the existence of marriage from the customary practice. But so ordinance will hold here, ordinance and say, to me, inference be a view.
Okay.
What me I say? Ordinance and the bakupe. Customary no name.
Oh, so what about Mammy say what they na? They Mammy say what they certificate in us because certificate in a be say. Ordinance for one son and that do back for do bruni. And certificate in a rain no. Now quite to say okay, Ghana there. Or it was your phone I get to so why you fee. And see that number a coffee become one so when you know fee our way. So I certificate in a seminal. And yes, so for and yam pieball and yes, certificate in a seminal.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, in the scenario I gave, no, so she said the woman she lived with, no, for the 3 years, no, she said, as she, and she,
and she, say, Ebia Mamino, you're not for 3 years, no, Mamma to a Bibiamano, Wabana Hoka, why way there was a case that cried the court and bed you see can now. But Emma won't be here because now I worry ordinance nada. But it can't be our born who be a bedjamo. And I said, oh, I didn't know bar. A banner one or to send a man on your mouth or more ordinance. They have the same rights.
Oh, okay.
Eh, tis our 9 3. Yeah, chairman and banner or banner in our at 3 years. The Masubenia full one to say the Mbaba Konosubeniano.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mpaucho you Matthias here. Me that's here. No.
Lady Na. Lady Na.
Me Pacho. Me question say good evening. Me Pacho me question say. You say most of the Ghanaian men na ye worry woman. Unu omo ye married no Ghana. Ni ama certificate. Na mo di abahanum. Would you only say unu kunu neti? Man worry in ordinance such as say the marriage is recognized in wherever state you are. But at the end of the day, no, Obeko back of you, go to Ghana, divorce you without your knowledge. Ain't you know, we say after 10 years near, you know, who attacking her, you didn't sign for anything, but this man have divorced you in
the Bible to me divorce without your knowledge.
Then I'm saying in case, because you know, Ghanaian men, they normally do things that we women we are always busy thinking that we are married. But they will go back to Ghana, get married to a woman, divorce you without your knowledge. But rather, some of them even get some people to sign for them on your behalf.
Okay.
Without you noticing, say, this is what has happened.
Okay.
So in 10 years, 15 years time, you are ready to divorce this man, and this man will bring a marriage certificate saying, say, you have, both of us are divorced. Why you have not signed?
To me soon say, a fraud. So I divorce me a fraud because one agree to the divorce. One consent. Number one, but I say,
Kuroma ye free me, Ghana ye free me. What is that same say kokotoa? You always seen that these men always win.
But sister, hey, Lady Na, I'm telling you, there are cases, and Madia Coco, we need to say, what my versus say, well, Oba Winnie, Ampedu versus what my versus Ampedu for a Koyako Supreme Court, Oba Winnie. Inti baby no pesi ebe hunti e say oh man
no but I just say yen pesi ebe hu but most of the time no how many where do you get most of the time the men are always the richest one.
I'm sad to bust your bubble a man winning cases no but be I wouldn't but me I kind most of the cases a man winning the atiane say mu bebre ya na adwen ye se court no eni ma yenti em pesi ebe kone ayeja amanka. But so who push kokota number 1 or the kokota was a court number notice. Yeah, you are sutre any friend of summons no. Yeah, baby or someone say, assume see I want any worry 19 say. Or the abeto court let him so so jawari on san casa notice no. Na so be fair chile ko sign man. Now who so I go sign so anywhere divorce you can sue him for fraud. A deception. Sa our jaya no claims on way a fake. Patrol hopa me mo bia mfa wendi oboa ofa wachi se wono akodivorce tweno kokot bebre dia kokot ama wini but ma versus say why dey so ne be ma ne yomo ye Belgium for e na omo wari wo Belgium na be ma ne se o me ko Ghana ko e business for ban si yo mate me me ship cars ya brew e na be ma ndi kan ba Ghana oba Ghana se no abeware abewo enti ono de cars bre no so onton sika no no di si hotel ba ni nim so aya so ne nim yenu na esi hotel no se no ono aware ama ne makura nyini nti oba ne hu ya na o se me ne be ma ya tena almost 30 years se na ono wa abusia foforo de ne ba court no case no ko so na be ma ne fa mu wu ya na ne yire ba ko no Ghana na ba se mbedi kuna na ma me se dabi nkwa hu tumi mbedi kuna sa japade me ne na ye osu no pepepe. The only thing a court no consider to say odobro ni mu di court ne ka so ne yire no wo Ghana no so one na tena oba no so nim da se no wo yire wo Belgium enti hotel no court je ma obayi bogayi asase e wo hon court je ma no Kumasi dan e na court so oba no wo Kumasi no so oba no eso nim se wo yire wo Belgium one na tena nkola wo mi ade nti wo de tiase ne emfa sa dan no e ma no that in fact brofo a court ni use no say for consideration purposes. Enti no moju kumase dynamo oba ba akone ne ma no. Nkanya sanka o say oba no wa broche no komudi ni nyina be ma no. Nti wo yonko bi akokota ma o win cases no. Ba ya na ye fama nyamintra.
Sister Fia, but why did this always happen to we that we have traveled? Why did it always happen to us?
We was one abroche no be busy. Oh yeah, juma o first no. O chase train. Oh yeah, unya daje a wo beje wachi. So
Sister Fia, Vim lady, host.
Thank you very much. That's it.
Busy this year because we jaw juma to one my bills. What they are abroche bills amutia. Utia car, insurance, health insurance, hospital, uchiawe, asana or rent, uchiawe mortgage. So, nti enkola enkola look at play date, ukoha pressure, nti when you knew what you sulia, but pe soon.
That's
Young lady, Zefia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's also another part from a man's perspective. You see, most of the women, when they come to Europe, they want customary marriage rights, advantages, and all the goodies that it comes with it. But when we are living in the house, they want to practice ordinance. They want to practice European law. They want to practice Abuchawa marriage. You see, so there's a conflict. So if you want me to treat you like we are in Africa, but yet you want to share the bills with me, or you want me to do the house chores, you want me to do certain things, and if I go back home, and then there's someone who is treating me like the customary marriager, I will prefer that person than the one in Europe.
But another problem, since they say over Ghana, really we do everything together in Ghana, whether you're worry on the customary law.
Yes, but the ones in Europe, the ones in diaspora have this kind of bossy attitude.
Oh,
yes. It's true. You see, a little provocation. No, what we try to tell you. Yeah, you never go about it. But Ghana, you never go about it.
But no, Master Ghana, cry say you be never go about it because you're rougher. You see, Ghana no, now the women are also working.
Yeah, but majority of the women, because of the women empowerment, the level of the skill at which.
What is your problem with women empowerment? It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. You see, yes, it's a good thing. But the problem is, it's like you caging a dog for a long time, and then you unleashing the dog. Okay.
So in this case, who is the dog? Who is the dog? Is it the man?
In this case, women are the dogs that men have caged for a long time.
No.
So immediately you unleash them. They because of that freedom that they have.
No, I think that you are starting on a bad premise, on a wrong premise. Number one, women are not dogs. Number two,
hypothetically.
You are admitting that a man
it's just a let me say hypothesis, something not necessarily.
But I'm understanding you say. I think generally, a man should not have the mindset that a man have been caged. We are equal before God, and we are equal before the law. So what's your understanding? So Ghana for my babrocha no my bossy. We are supposed to be bossy everywhere because here me no equal. And this will be when a young person back or from chair back home. There will be nothing like bossy in the matter.
Yes, I agree.
So the way you mama Sana was here,
okay.
But not that person who buy bossy. No, more Bama be a baboon, Quasia. But I am strong, but we have a problem. Why would
Sister Fia, you see the difference between the diasporans that are born here, the second, third, and fourth generation. You see the women, their lifestyle. Even the men, you see their lifestyle. And look at our old boggers and our old women boggers. Look at also there is some sort of, let me say, a huge gap when it comes to even.
Yeah, the gap is that almost time no rights. And then education to be the right to be among
yes, but when they got that freedom, some took the freedom to the extreme. You understand me? And then they expect the men to have that African values, at the same time treat them with European values.
Now, Nana Kwame, I don't understand you. Nana Kwame, the law made provision for divorce.
Let me ask my question. Let me ask my question.
The simple antidote is law. You are making provisions for divorce. And to say, excellent. If the two of you do not agree, you just divorce.
You let me ask my question. It's very important. I just wanted to ask my question.
What can you with regard to divorce? With regard to divorce.
Let finish this point. Why?
Okay. Mr. Fiam, as a hypothetical question regarding the funeral, that Lumbai, won't it affect, if I'm thinking from the defendant or the plaintiff's perspective, will it affect Akosua serwaa in the case of fighting for properties in moral background or the moral basis? Say
it will not. It will not.
One day, won't it give more?
Dabi.
Not at all.
The court has already established that she's a wife, and on that basis, she can just sue.
And then the court has ordered her to go and do the kuna, and she did not come to do the kuna.
And the court did not order. The court said she is a wife. One order court into me for to be say on your kuna.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But
okay case here. We sent this girl no side chick regarding say or sick papa no compensate. Sayram. Okay, said judgment. There was an element of morality in it.
Public policy, no morality. Public policy.
Public policy, yes. Which made it in the case. Now, even she had a very, good case, but later on, it turned against her.
No, but where the antisa, where the mommy Akosua, she's in a comfortable, she can sue. I've done a video on it. She can sue on the will. She can sue. She's a wife. Until period, no why that lumber. You bet me sue a Japadia Mumeki during that time. And I know question me
No.
Okay, all right.
You can sue to go
so the fact that one by a year, the fact that one by a year, with all that is going on, now
it doesn't affect the contribution to the marital property. Different from a year. A Japadia be on that number, she can sue on it.
No, but I'm not saying it will affect you. But what I'm trying to establish there, won't it give weight to maybe when you're arguing your case in court? So, even if indeed, because there is intentions to everything. If indeed, say she was in for a good cause and as a good marriage, she would have come for the funeral of the. Okay, it's good to say more educated on that basis.
She as long as the court says she's a wife, but she's entitled to.
It doesn't change anything. I had to say, when to me I'm funeral. It doesn't mean say on your baby. What do I say? The same way, if you are a wife, you are a wife. It doesn't matter whether you attended the funeral or so. Whatever the lapses may be on moral grounds, but morality and legal matters are separate and different. Now, before this gentleman, the lady no buy no cassette or US. And then Uber back and on there say we be on the way. It doesn't happen that way. In law, BPA will be the court. BPO will be the court.
First, a lawyer may pronounce a counter me for say yes, Ebia Nebecano, a bit from Juno with judgment of my. America was now in case we are me for Ubi woman at no lawyer. Was America? Sir, American states now I try Shiano. You could to say Colombia near you can divorce your spouse without her notice. Into Crobiani and Brown, a dependent crona and the Panokoya divorce.
No, but Ghana don't to me divorcing without the person's notice.
Yes.
Also, at least 7. And I want to service.
It is lawyer. One say, as a man, America for Ashas.
America is different from Ghana, Muhammad.
The America said later, no, advocacy. Advocate,
me tell program, pa, me no lawyer and Shas here. At any time, me back and say, Man, come on, Monsieur. On 2 million to send me, me mafia, met me in Colombia. No, my boy,
once I
am going to America, so we can't Ghana, where Mohammed.
Ghana, but a worry and the customary. And I'm Mohammedan. And I'm a G certificate, you know. And the Mohammedan or maybe customary.
Mommy explaining to you. Oh, your case in America. They will never use American law. They will use Ghana law. The same way, Germany case, ye do Ghana, Tisana judge in a year, no. Or you sue Germany law, when you sue Ghana law, that the Lumba case, you know. Okay. It is all over the world, baby, we are, no, a whole law no be use. Eddie Jai, want to mean Casa why our no Ghana. And to Mumu,
that because you was someone, them say, I know a sound worry or ban or America. So,
any Bissane.
And one that don't know it as our worry America.
I, you know, they are worry or Ghana customary. But Yaba has said,
they say, one worry or America so low as Yana.
I.
Different from the air cannon.
Ghana no more ordinance and customary.
Also, we are Mohammedan marriage.
Mohammedan with certificate.
Ah, okay. Yes, and what do you know? Mohammedan, do you know? Say, who the ordinance what convert you?
Yeah, to convert to America. But Ghana is still Mohammedan.
America. And this year, no, bet me you saw America, do you know? And
it's in a council, yeah, catch him Mohammed or say. Or so you see US law said they obey divorce in the US without giving the hearing notice.
Yes, or qualify.
But that doesn't apply in Ghana. And I can't say one person which
this year I know they all qualify in US because ordinance, you know. The only a year or so when we are saying the same ordinance. But any marriage in this world we share ordinance be as a marriage in a good. Into whether customary, ever Ghana, Mohammedans, ever Ghana, Nina, or America, ordinance, no, Nina egu. This year, warrior valid, CCI America, the eno.
18 of it may divorce and you know without notice. Oh, on to me, yes, our Ghana.
Exactly. And it is all your America, honor. You see, an American law, so no be used. But who Ghana? Ghana also bet to me, no, bet to me about Ghana, I bet divorce, but American laws no be used to see.
Okay.
That is the meaning.
But okay, me too, I say, because conflict of laws are them.
Yes.
Okay.
To see a valid marriage, you know, America, one war Ghana. Or Ghana, you know, Mohammedan, Oko Shia ordinance for US, you know. Ghana, the Ashiegu.
Okay.
This year, many workers in America, the independent Juma. But baby, Ube Gua India, all over the world, Ube to me Guareno, whether Ghana, Togo, Nigeria, wherever you can use, but Ombe Yusu will last America law, no, in a debeguno.
Okay. But that's a person who says to the Mohammed says, and the Ghana law. To me, could divorce or you know without giving or banning notice. The court will give notice.
Exactly. I don't hear back, no.
You can't take a baby for granted. Say, make me divorce or Ghana law will not allow you to do that. I because of ignorance of the law. Well, other people are not aware. And to move is normal. Yes. Also, when notice then the panel because even simple how do we call it? Rules of natural justice. You have to give the person fair hearing.
Exactly.
To make of got to make jaw or mama or banning notice. No. Ghana.
So was a CBO. No, be sure they are cockota for judgment. Now, one several, unya where. Uko, uso cockota, you better any judgment, no. Sanka nipano, once I identify or Keso be several. I did be a found who you say, Neko fa court, now you answer who right, say court to no judgment, no, obebwegu.
Yeah, you vacate it, yes.
Young Mongo nene say, just almost to me prove say, almost several by Saturday service. Nano so crown pono, 1 year aware, Saturday service and ya the bubble, ya the bubble hono. ana ebeba newspapers mu be no so kra no we hu a ubetumi akokot akokatre o mo say wante
okay
e ma court no betumi asa start trial ni bio
okay
and obi a ni obetumi divorce wa bra ye wonya we
yeah tomorrow the battle my home education Ghana nya America yeah I think mumu bebe mutuko ya the assumption is oh yeah you can tell us it's ana Ghana te yeah Germany it's ana no or maybe a sovereign state. We are entitled to make our own laws. Ghana nya America, Ghana nya UK. You cannot come and say yeah we UK te Ghana any agene we to me laws. No. In Ghana won't to me koja will be without giving the person notice. Like you said, your lawyer question, I just will prove it. Say, my man notice now one back court. And the court knows say you catch the one, you catch me, you do. Your master service still one, no. Mrs. Kellis, I see you in the Germany for now. Sister Mandy, good evening.
Thank you, daughter. To say,
at the moment, but also,
if so your life say I don't need you because you're coming from that legal background. I wouldn't even say that please do that for me.
Thank you. Now say as I am, I'm going to chill. I'm going to weekend.
My pension against please. Me who ya make sure straight up because I want.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
Get it because what we say. Lawyer, every the person where these speeches are waiting. Conform me, honor me your life. I'm say, and no, be ko jai me, and me kruti me ko jai me ofi Belgium ko jai me, and a Ghana a post me say no, wonder one year be beyond for home. One would say because in conform said lawyer question, people have done it and getting away with it. Yeah, and the norm. Yeah, the FB be a Debbie, as you do sasti, especially yeah, tia bruchino. You put you do better. And look at the people are forgetting. Say Ghana is not where you left it anymore.
Yeah,
Ghana is different. Ghana are different. And to who
doesn't say your courts no cry and 100% they buy digitizing your courts.
Tell them, say become me. Yeah, I almost say mind you person we me see you don't understand. Some mentality now want to let go on land. Na Ghana no ye koye ni me ya do or by ye bedu hono. One will say guy no a guy back on bus no say Ghana ni ba wa broche or say o worry no na to say Ghana worry.
I'm like seriously.
That is the who say 18 or muka say our sister Akosua dey buy yes our must certificates in our and then become like bibusa the say certificates and count and then one will say we refuse to understand say you don't want to clean. You don't want to help me take good care of the kids. You don't want to do anything. Me ma quite me cheaty. Na me accept so. But wono and no pen out there say and no na me Ghana ni ba. But immediately I catch up say you don't have the right to cheat. It's because I'm working, you're also working into what befia shared responsibility. Say me breastfeed ya. Also okay. So also go ye edin kola na kanwa ko sembem. Me yes I dia wo se me nye Ghana ni ba. If you want one moment they want to eat their cake and
have it. Exactly.
But Ghana ni ba no kase there be yeti abroche and who say the okano opese ye no Ghana na
one dey na make kase even Ghana kran sebio ye njimi yo. And then Ghana ni be o fa girl bi o crass na fo say wa ko fa no crass to betimi abetena to me ntina so. And that girl be at least wako GSS. Until they need on him so all right. Now oh yeah, my papa. Then now person phobia. I was saying person me be bossy over. No. What you equal before God and you equal before the law. Respect the panikeke. So person yeah bibi. I respect the pana. But also all respect. Also all person very respect. So say the pana. Meanwhile, who treat you? Who person raise you? Ubaba say. Ubaba get so bold. Say more. Be ma biya be bunu kwasia. How does that work?
What was I say? Me, what was that time now? The statement the side chicks and mistresses are trying to make in Ghana. So one will say they're trying to make a statement. And me alert you for money say awareness. Wake up. What that? Obama no koko for banu o na wo elebuno but for the side chick ni person o say me anyame na mbefa wo kro no buy enti I will also come for what belongs to me. What was a lady ni kasa no or see and if you mo go and no if you ukra no make excuses am abrote for man say you need chance no ye betimi aye ye timi nya chance bet na social media so TikTok timi tra so 24 hours facha plenty ki de ko manson. It is like say Osha ring, you know, that is it. They were jai bibia, but as I would say, this is our warrior, this is my right. Partnership. Thank you. Well, a Democrat says sister Akosua say wa onja Japadini. What? Onja share. Miss Nancy and the intro to make an assembly sabi. Uncle Foya and I say a Japadientina, a mammy Akosua say why son I'm saying I will say and rain also have much humano. And punching Tina also have much Uber no driving Anna. Abrabo will be Abrabo because of the soldier Bibi Mauma. And if she has contributed, why didn't any so fighting? I mean, there are cases are. Emma or Moon Chain, Yamamia Akosua, I know Moon Chain or Dobruni. Or my fight you Mukrunuma all the way to Supreme Court. That's the way they already are Chapel 14. Omodi Akwa Supreme Court. I'm reading and Pokia versus one. Supreme Court, I'm in the Kurujin. That's what I'm saying. I am Mamia Akosua, I'm in the question I can say. Nay, this is called Chama that Lumba. One in train, because it's one in train, one in train, because he said, this guy would share the album first one. The other year studio man, don't wait for the person to die. Joe Chefa, Opa, would you give you an entrepreneur? What was him? Joe Chefa, son, and Nipana. If you are broche for money because me the mean yano. I'm going to say a punishment to guy in the car. There, you know, I know, I know the book captain's man. No, if you are one older generation now, your brother Maconica, I mean, you won't say older generation about broche, you know, a man to do, and I was our mentality. This all punishing. No, sister, all punish, oh, who now all punishing. So, our radio go a giant and do 50% in the call. And yes, sir, the other alternative, not lawyer question, question can say, there's a law, our broche, your friend America, Caribbean, and North Carolina. And I think about 6 other states, almost alone, be a friend, alienation of affection. Salo, no ma, oh, Ireno, and a Kuno. Am I right? So, who can look for girl or about to sue girlfriend for alienation of affection? The order, a Yodiano. Bearman, a cotton plan, my third party about where you mamma just out or don't know. It's Shanna was a Bearman Hill, or there was a Bearman the mountain, a mouth, a cotton person. You sue the person, and so this will be North Carolina, $1.5 million. Yes, I'll only be named Rana, a parliament for Mumwa. They will not approve of such a law. And no sue. Another question, who supported this argument? Sue the person while the person is alive. Emotional damages, yeah, I agree, yeah. Like a person who say,
no, yeah, cultural setup, no. And I want to know Ghana had imprisonment too. When you call your fee say you wash some boxing. Oh, and your customary setup, no, so no. You don't who come out muso. Way and so there are so many people going through suffering, serious traumatic experiences, psychological experiences, but only come for that's true. Only where to pass. I want to be who say I want to know a ginger. There's no way the marriage will come back. Oh, but Sunday take his steps. No, be a fan. God bless. God bless. When you're afraid of your cultural setup, no, and my asaway, I'm not for no money, sad that you know. Omunya was if it won't work. Oh, oh, what the baby, who's who call baby, Obian and freedom, and any peace of mind. But over here, we feel said culture no will not permit, as also will not permit. Society.
I think also maybe we have to bring the churches on board. Because now church is not so influential. Be Jawa, your crowd, yes, will be where they come out jacket because you are divorced. The label we give people, that's the negative and the punishment was no who cry or say the person worry now because what is this?
More people go through this and then eventually they die before their time. Because of marriage, stress, trauma, anyway near them. But only come up for maybe when we start our series on the other point. Then
once a month Said now the give me sa why I love that.
Me appreciate you, pa. Nyago go shout.
You know.
That's it. Me never go say this is a project that we will take. Me remember how bad Sister Dina mama fa Sister Dina. I get time last one, but Sister Dina busa question no. Sister Dina so what do my microphone on so be so.
Sorry. Sorry. Now my question is me busa mama down for you. Oni ni plant na America. Awali 25 and as I say no bani to akotina baby for free. And no more down Ghana, but bani ni see edini si kaye be then. But assassin the bearman is soon a toy. Says the bearman is here almost torn down no money 50%. Yes, I would delay cocoa to Ghana. And you was am namzen on finding cocoa because when you receive in the baby, no mark court in your day. And she.
Okay. About when you finally divorce.
There be woman finally divorced.
Okay.
But woman sit together for 5 years.
Oh, okay. Like, cousin, what do you suggest? I think that.
Okay, well, we know, yeah. It comes under what we call substantial contribution.
And a financial contribution, so.
Yes. And now, what's the Omumi and Nuna?
Also, about the DCC, Dan, about Beman and Tassas, and substantially financial, Obano, I qualified.
But Beman also a contribute kakra.
Beman and Tassas,
and what will happen, and they say, we know, any difficult. The Ombenya value, now Oma value the property, no. Now Oma share the cost of land in that particular area. We know it's very easy to assess. And to me, father said, building in 2 million Ghana cedis, and a land in the area no 500,000. And once a court to be assessed, no matter what if him. Now 1.5 no, or more the amount of because it will be unfair to the man also. Say another land aba. Obikura ebi mudim kwasa se ombeka se ne asase ne ye media ne bubu na ne fiso. Wow. Ena ya ka say ignorance of the law no sometimes na ha dey bebre. Ekotu obi musa no obi de sa say ye masase nti waje dan ni na because ono na asase ne yesi so. But what the court will know say because at the time you were not enemies, you were partners. You don't necessarily even have to be husband and wife. Well, you could be your friend or any other person. And we know at baby families no baby at okay. They are chas as momo. Now sister ba ko CBS here. Later no omunya misunderstanding. No say hano na me so me share wo. Ene bubu die no na me so me fa me share no. You don't have to demolish. The court will assess. Assess it. You don't even need to go to court. Say when your lawyer be obey to me a lady. Now lawyer no, also lawyer to lawyer, they will understand each other. No more quantify the price of the land in the locality. No. Now calculate it. Then they pay the man off to go.
Okay, this Dana.
I make catch and my man, but a lawyer be number one Ghana and I come in from my
our pen as or better. But maybe I made the better 0244 227 550 0244.
Sending mammy made a many per 5.
Okay, my minimum. Okay, I mean, you wouldn't come at my reply when I'm there. Sendo.
Are you the same Medina? I don't know what they are buying now.
Maybe unless you say something, I'm going to send those here. Yes, I mean.
Okay, my send those here. Okay, me that's it.
Okay, yo. And this is family.
Hello, Vim.
But you.
Oh, yeah.
But on your coupon now, so
yeah, me hoye fire. You should show where a platform. No, yeah, that Jimba.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Me dey no my confused kakra na me pe say mo explain bibi kakra mame. Per court ruling na e ba Ghana no concerning Lumba ne yere nsem no. It is so mo ka say if woni obi kra eco habitate na mo share matching clothes you show to the public, blah blah blah. I bet that. I keep asking myself. There's no need people stress themselves to go and marry. I'll just make pet chick if you baby. Near share matching clothes, my daughter and die be. Near share me and Sabina me the actually not just side. And one no. And secondly, no.
David, I want to one answer. Why an overly simplistic? What's your matching clothes up and down? I'm one of my. And no, no, oh, that is not the point. The fact is that Ubia himself, we are husband and wife. And Anipano, when they enjoy your room, do you have a good time? Oh, are they a husband and wife? We see that in you. They said that Lumadi. Oh, they said that I don't know what I said in Katia, Ekokasa, Daddy Luma, and Casabina, Nenum, Ekachans, and the wife in me. What may I say? And he doesn't even need to open his mouth. You who so Mona Kobe, or Mona Kobe, you who almost said that Luma, I mean, if you see all this, you don't need rocket science to tell you, say, they are married couples under our customary system. No, they are actually, by not necessarily say, Moya Bibia boom. To say more shatter, the more quap and number, and HS Moya worry for. So let's. But those family so what you said, they necessarily someone shatter the moon.
Yes, so I explained that, but as a Crawford, I show my dream to my opportunity, maybe, sir, I will be out. Okay.
Thank you.
And about side chicks now. What's the law do American? And no, them per se and from Bragana, and you side chicks look at
yeah, but what here called Parliament on because of my acquaintance. Oh, you have some side chicks, which is your Montino.
Exactly, or when you're not chitrum, count your mobile.
And if your supporters see a bit more of him, actually, would you? After education, education, wouldn't so be able to or said. Yeah, I say no, it's still possible to divorce your spouse without serving the person, without the person's not giving the person.
Don't worry, I cannot learn about it the hard way, don't worry.
Also, on the way divorcing your husband without letting the husband know. What kind of marriage is that?
To sue you again for fraud, for fraudulent divorce. Yaka say my amuntio na law ni de. Echiwa na achu. Come found say baby no magam so Ghana de anything goes. Enye no kre. By a bet to aso Nyankopon ya adoma next week into the council maybe just a quick wrap up of the basic underlying issues I can was say obi ama na ni da ho no. Me the council numbers so attacking ko for wa pe Lawy3rs number is 0244 227 550. When you are calling now 227 call with TV so we also 0244 227 550 227 550. Me they are sending call for 0244.
Another end, but for God and country, no problem.
Mo send the WhatsApp. Why? 0244 227 556. Pacho Council, just a quick one. Next week Sunday, Empire, best one by to us to be.
Yamia Jumana, yet to choose Yenuanuma fine, no, that the Lumba the FSC. Yenuanum, one family, one system. I should think that Ghana is about the only country. We all behave as one people. Unlike other places. What you Konongo, Obinim, something about Accra, the people there, friends, anyway, we all cut across. Yakobaya, we crisscross. Yes, Remo, Mamma, Odobro, Nene, Akosua, serwaa, the Emfa, Ntawantawa, Maya, and Tim. Many workers, they don't defy too, defy. They are quarreling, Omunkasa, because of that, Casey. Oh, Omotiakra, they don't know that the Lumba, they don't in person, they don't know Odobro, they don't know. And so, Omo defied because of argument. Do you get the point? Now, yesterday, Akosua serwaa, on country and the supporters ni we ni nasefo. At least in ne nyamia adom ye de that lumba akoshe form. Eto de bia we don't need a winner. Oh, yeah, winner.
But some also be on my year, but they also entitled to pay on my year. Some also rights almost on my year.
Let your adversary have their way, and you have your peace of mind. To what end? Manso, then 3 months forever. What to cry to baby? Ye declare back winner no be a coffee. Oko appeal, oko info at the end of the day, back nipa back, benya rule a favorable. Wow. But in this case, what I am finding say, nipa no we fear and sako. God should give us peace of mind. There should be unity of people, unity of sense among ourselves. For Ghanaians, soje gumusa ma wokra no baba be ye nipa boni fo.
Obi se na sa dia ka che odobro ni ne squad no so munja so mu huru. Ati akusha se wa no.
Maka one side. Afena mebeba this side so. Yet to sre anti odobro ni so ne na chief no. Yes romo enne ye hu say ya funeral. Your body language ne we ni na se phone. There shouldn't be any winner. At the end of the day, the unity, the peace of mind, ni we no. Obisukra ka say hano ma famu wa edu property stage no so afeni yesu ye be kire mo tekun college ni we ni na so. Ni na hu hia. Wahu. Yesua yemfa ne sa aba ne say in the midst of adversity no, we learn things from it. Problems ba you be taking lessons. If yenda yamia say ko ba and say among the whole nation, you see one thing or the other from it. But it doesn't mean that you manso where there's no way, cry na ye paving way. Send your beya, you best hand the manso so at the abba. Papa she ne chief one way to strong, yes, strong, baby. And that is why I made chance, because I said, Master to pack, okay? I'll say a man a national award because. Even up as of yesterday, there was a legal battle.
This case with drama.
Battle, son, and then Yamiadum, a whole legend at the Lumba. I was so happy to see Ghanaians trooping the place, even with this short notice. Everybody is desirous to go and show their last respect. Yes, so in our homes, individually, no. Young Kosu young brother the Lumba and Germano. Na ya no. We should feel happy. As to this team this, Nina Suncha Emunya. Because ye Kosu continually doing that, no. We are also inciting others also to fight back.
Even the issue that has to be dealt with them, Kwalane woman, their welfare.
Exactly. So I was so happy saying Kwalani na they came together. Disregarding your mama minimal the omoaye involved. Near Kobaye so no won't say Odobro need to tubulate Akosua say wow. And I want to say Akosua say was to tubulate the
support
Eban is saying
yeah, agent
this time around, if affair ya crane chino, one casa sombra out. No more kasa, and no being casa momo. No, Carmen almost supported.
But just a quick one. Lovable Macy and Canchel said there should be an advice that should go to the men to Memano. Umpo bia, Jino Nani Panunko. Sa a wickedness abroad be just manipana hangi there because opesa chino. Wa win Jan and I win sumno because who could Jan if you're because a sumno. Pesa obe sumnintino mo ba no konkon ho now they who see wa gedem o boss be wo show am wo baby that wickedness mindset o ye be ma na wo bi a yesu mo janka wanim it's just a wicked mindset. There's a reason why law money make people jaino na ni panonko
and if ya enye de bia na necessary no ebe wicked mindset wa ho ye ko ba nyina no obia won the challenges. What may I say? Let me speak.
As when they challenge
let me speak the mind of Daddy Lumba. Maybe back one. Number one, Daddy Lumba felt to say of all the Bonia Bia Auntie Akosua the iron no, on to mean turning the back on her, as other men would do. What me I say?
Okay.
Better say one day in future, be better say Papa Auntie Akosua the iron no. Ono that lumba we jano.
Okay.
Maybe I can't tell her to her. So Bonnie Bia would be yemeno. Mean go and master that our public that. It is a big challenge.
It doesn't have to be important. They could have done it amicably, quietly.
Now, I'll try one year. You see, in our previous discussion, I said, yeah, Kenya, we don't know the challenge Lumba 2 went through because Agreed, but Makasu, the honor still was on him, say. So, person will come contract another marriage, let one go. So that you can purely have your peace of mind. Now, so you will not entangle her in any divorce. Where this entanglement, it was avoidable. That's why that Lumba used to know and the for but like I can say, more men are in similar situation, very dangerous situation. They wish that they would have divorced their wives, and then they are. But almost share 1 or 2 factors. Oh. They wouldn't want to be the one such an instance, and yes, I may bless them or ban so bread, but still mention and that is why I make us say in our advocacy. Young President Ghana leaders, no, now law now existing now, no, yeah, just
yes,
for divorce without the knowledge of the other person, and it will still be valid. And no be a peace of mind. But the aspect that the divorce, you have to go and sue, involve the other person before you can go your way without any. And also alone is a big challenge on its own.
Okay. Because you're next week, yeah, I was say the MP back so that we can look at whether legal committee, if this is something that they will consider, especially this year, there's a spousal bill before Parliament, so they can incorporate this into a bill, no? So before they pass it into law.
MP or strong power or drink Ghana home.
Aye, you'll be it will be Can't say I know I because you know but I appreciate 2 time, no. Why that for say and what will join you be that patro why into me and found on patro next week a befa why was you go read the Bible scripture patro yeah can law we are not talking scripture okay sorry no come out software with you I had a law yeah but see a religion better account because you be an sorry it be a Muslim it be a traditionalist near there but yeah you should be from the law so that law no be boy so what you say yeah that must say Yakupon Yadma next week why next week mefa will be here next week more me messy munyina patron Yakupon Yadma mefa Stacy Aqua patron Yakupon Yadma next week I'll pick you Achi Queen patron man found patron if you be I'll pick you next week my papa be Abby Klupa Kofi down so any overdose Nathaniel network patron mefa munyina nyampa next week why. So thank you so much. We appreciate everybody's time. Thank you.